Hi there, welcome to Prime Sports with me, Razak Busbao. Tonight, Saint-Germain faced a tough challenge at the Accra Sports Stadium, suffering a 2-0 defeat to Algerian side SC Constantine in the first leg of the CAF Confederations Cup second preliminary round earlier today. Now, despite starting with promise, the Ghanaian FA Cup champions struggled to match the pace and precision of their North African opponent. Early in the game, Kwabena Edu Maida had a golden opportunity to put Saint-Germain ahead in the 7th minute, but his close-range effort narrowly missed the target, much the disappointment of the home crowd. But it was Algerian side who managed to take advantage of their chances and score 2 goals in the first half, and that was enough to give them an important away victory ahead of the second leg in Algeria.
Ball at the expense of Isaka. Bencha goes past Isaka once again. Chance for Constantine, and they've hit the back of the net. In 10 minutes, the Algerians have jumped into the lead at the Accra Sports Stadium. How did the defenders of Saint-Germain allow him that room to operate in that solo manner to hit the ball at the back of the net? It's Saint-Germain 0, Constantine 1. Goal scored by the striker, Deraji. Now here is Medai. DU does want to stop Medai. He can't get to Shaibu. And Medai has got space in front of him, the right back. He goes to the goal scorer who drives one, and it's a brilliant finish. Magnificent goal by Zakaria Bencha. What a finish. Glorious goal for Constantine to double their lead at the Accra Sports Stadium. That is awesome from Bencha.
Well, in the CAF Champions League, Ghanaian champions FC Samartex, they are scheduled to host North African giant Raja Casablanca at the Accra Sports Stadium on Sunday in the first leg of the CAF Champions League group stage playoff. Now, Samartex coach Noureddin Amadou is aiming to overcome the Moroccan club with a special approach. Yeah, it's Joy Sports, previewed by Joy Sports Hadamu Benin Abdul Karim, focusing on how Karim Zito, who trained Coach Noureddin Amadou, and how he could leverage on the coach's expertise to get over the Moroccan side.
If you cannot see where you are going, ask someone who has been there before. This wise advice from American author Laurie Norris perfectly depicts the approach Samartex head coach Noureddin Amadou is taking in the club's ambitious quest to reach the group stage of the CAF Champions League on their first attempt. Amadou frequently looks to 2 key figures in Ghanaian football, Abdul Karim Zito and Evans Adote, for inspiration. Zito led Dreams FC to the semi-final of the CAF Confederation Cup last season, while Adote guided Midiama to the group stage of the Champions League. Before Dreams FC's impressive run, the last time a Ghanaian club reached the CAF Confederation Cup semi-final was 19 years ago in 2005.
He started his coaching career under me.
Yeah.
So I think they are on course. They are seriously on course. And we talked together. I talked to him. For the Arabs, they have their way of playing. When you are able to study them and then map a good strategy, they can't do anything.
I do have so much respect for him. He's one of the best coaches in the country, and I take instruction from him for what he was able to do over the last in the competition.
Amadou led Samartex to their first Ghanaian top-flight title last term in only their second season since gaining promotion. That earned them the right to represent Ghana in Africa's topmost club competition, the CAF Champions League. Samartex have made a strong start, defeating Cameroon's Victoria United 2-0 on aggregate in the first round of the prelims. The roadblock between Samartex and the group stage is 3-time African champions Raja Casablanca. Amadou is keen to leverage Karim Zito's experience to navigate this tough opponent.
We've been talking, and we still continue to talk, and we still have some videos to watch. And he has played them. He has played at Sahel to be champion.
Yeah, Club Africa.
So we'll continue talking. He's more senior, and I do have so much respect for him.
It happened to me with Club Africans. And at the end of the day, they couldn't even qualify. You understand me? It is the mindset, the attitude. You can do it, you do it. So we know how they are. So he also planning. I talked to him and I told him what I know about because I play against them. And then again, I coach against them. So I know how they are. If you are able to do that well, it's like when you are playing the Arabs and you are able to keep your flank very tight, you don't allow them to go for pull-outs. You see, they are a club that don't have second phase. When you press them with their first option, you see them confused.
Samartex are scheduled to host Raja Casablanca at the Accra Sports Stadium on Sunday in the first leg clash of the group stage playoff. Both Amadou and Zito understand the critical importance of securing a victory in Ghana before heading to the daunting Mohamed V Stadium in Casablanca for the second leg.
And then they have to do at all cost, they have to win. They have to win. But one nice thing about it, your best will always be rewarded when you are in Africa. It doesn't matter you play who, it doesn't matter you play who. So I hope and wish they do this.
But we have to go, we have to not make most mistakes we made today. So we have to correct our finishing. We have to be clinical in the front of the goal and just wins in the first 45 minutes. So our approach will be quite different from the game.
By drawing on the wisdom of these coaching legends, Nuruddin Ahmad is not only honoring their legacy, but also charting his own path to greatness. The challenge against Raja Casablanca is intimidating, but one thing is clear: Samartex are fully prepared for the fight.
We're just about 2 days away from that big game, and on phone is the media officer of the club, Ketre Kofi Bedu. Ketre, thank you very much for your time tonight. Big game on Sunday. Well, in Saint-Germain, they failed to pick the win tonight. Just earlier today, a lot of people are looking forward to what you will do come Sunday. Can you give an assurance that you can get the victory against Raja Casablanca?
Well, Razak, let me thank you so much for your time and for the opportunity given to us. Well, it's quite unfortunate. Isuache lost today against their side. But as my coach said, we are going into the game with our full force. We know how Raja Casablanca are going to come against us. We know how they are going to play all out. But I can assure you, we are going into the game with our full strength. And within this week, we've had a couple of video discussions and video meetings that is around their game, and we've studied a lot about them. So we are not going to give them that room to operate. And we can assure Ghanaians that we are going to give them victory.
I mean, just quickly though, in terms of access to the game come Sunday, what can you share with us? Is there a ticket to be bought? Is it free gate? How is the plan like?
Well, we know, as I rightly said, Raja is going to come because they wouldn't have anything to lose. Even if they lose here, they will come trying to pick a draw here. So when they go back, they will play what they want to play. But as I said earlier on, whatever we need to do, plans are far advanced and ahead. Coaches have taken all the players, the playing body, through whatever that they need to know. We know this is one of the crucial games that we need to play. If we score them as many goals as we can here, the next encounter will be a mere formality for us. And again, we know how Raja plays their game like. And as I said earlier on, our coaches have ensured that we are not going to give them that long room to operate in those long balls and that speed in which they really play their games like.
Okay, just finally though,
we are going to go at them, come at them, and ensure that we pick a convincing win here. We've struggled with goal scoring over the days, over the game that we played, but that has been the exercise that has gone on within this week. We are going to ensure that we score and score more goals against Raja Casablanca on Sunday.
Well, Ketre, we wish you the very best, and hopefully I'm sure the fans can turn up to the Accra Sports Stadium. If they are tickets to be bought, they can get to buy it. If it happens to be free gate too, then they can have access to it. Well, that's Ketre Kofi Bedu with FC Samartex ahead of the game on Sunday. Now, the IFA, in collaboration with the Ghana Football Association, they've commenced training for the second batch of female football administrators from the regional Women's Division 1 leagues. A colleague, Lawrence Bedu, was at the ceremony and now reports.
Women's football in Ghana has been on the rise, both domestically and at the national team level. As part of efforts to build on the foundation, FIFA, in collaboration with the Ghana Football Association, has organized a capacity building course for Women's Division 1 League administrators. 80 of them are expected to benefit from the initiative, with the first batch having already completed their session. The second batch of administrators began their course on Thursday, September 12.
Capacity building for administrators is one of FIFA's women's football development programs. The idea is to get the game as much to the communities as possible. But one of the biggest things is recognizing that it's not sufficient capacity to administrate the game. So through this program specifically, it's a way to work with administrators all over the world, empowering them with essential skills for them to run the clubs and kind of really try to lead clubs to a step of professionalization and sustainability. So that's why even looking at some of the topics we're trying to cover, it's key topics that they need to build the business side of the game as well.
The FIFA instructor and lead consultant with the Ghana FA says the initiative is part of efforts to fix the fundamentals of the African game and help it catch up with the global stage.
I mean, I would say that the African teams are coming up. Looking at some of the teams that have represented us in the World Cup, just now in the Olympics, but maybe just spotlighting the World Cup for a bit. 2023 in Australia and New Zealand, you saw at least 3 African teams make it out of the group, which is also historic. But you saw the first Arab country, that is Morocco, also make it to a World Cup and also come out of the groups. So I think that as Africa, it's no doubt that we do have the talent and the ability to really compete in these kind of big or major tournaments. But it's just a matter of fixing the fundamentals that are probably still need fixing. And this is why we are saying capacity is one of them. If we can help our clubs to run less informally and more professionally, we're obviously doing a lot more to equip them so that they can obviously produce quality coming out of those clubs. And then that means that the quality of our national teams and how our national teams also run becomes even more better. So I think that the capacity building workshop is one way to do it.
Jennifer Amankwa-Sapon, who is the head of women's football development at the GFA, explained the decision to target Division 1 clubs in the capacity building activity.
You see them to be young, as you are saying. Some of them are coaches, some of them are old players. So, management of a team, all these people makes it possible to carry out the day-to-day activities of it. So that is why we included them, to come and for us to impart more knowledge to them so that they can go back and implement it.
The event is expected to last for 3 days at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram Pram.
Now this weekend, Samartex, a new digital platform connecting players, coaches, clubs and fans with professional football opportunities, are launching an event at the Wembley Plaza at East Legon in Accra, and offering features like player profiles, academy management and sponsor marketplace. Samartex aims to revolutionize football career. Now, the team is in studio to talk about the event. I've got Josephine Siao Ajeman, who's the executive assistant to the CEO, and I've got Jeff Vanderpoy, who's the head of marketing and operations in the studio. Guys, thanks so much for coming, and good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me come to you, Jeff, talk about the event on Saturday. We understand there's going to be a launch.
Yes.
So essentially, what are you launching come Saturday?
So we've been in existence for a while. We've been operating, but officially we're launching on Saturday, which is tomorrow. Yes. And then the tournament we're playing tomorrow is just to crown the pre-launch tournament we created for the launch. Basically, that's what it is. Yes.
Interesting. I mean, for somebody wondering what they can liken Samartex to, what's the best example you can give for them?
Okay, so I would say Samartex is like social media, but for football stakeholders.
Okay.
Players, coaches, clubs, academies, referees. That's the place to showcase your skills and then monetize your skills and your talent.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So you get to create your profile you get to create content,
Exactly.
and you get to make money from the content.
Yes.
That's
yes.
incredible.
Personalized for
Yeah.
you alone. For all stakeholders. It's referees, coaches, managers, footballers, even fans. Yes, everyone has got it.
So in terms of access to the, the platform, how is it like? Do they have to go and download stuff? Is it an online platform they need to log in? Just take us through that, Josephine.
Okay, so we have our app and we have the console. So the app is the mobile app. You can download from Google Play Store and Google App Store. And then we have the console. The console is the web version of our app where you primarily use it for football management. So with the app, players can download and then upload their videos, their pictures, their talents, their stats, so that scouts all over the world can view from wherever they are and then help them maximize their potential and create opportunities for them.
I mean, talking about the extent to which this could impact football development. I mean, we're just talking about Dreams FC, one of the Dreams FC youngsters finding himself at Barcelona. Aziz Issa, you're talking about Odro of Accra Lions finding himself at Barcelona. Just help us appreciate how this could help many of the young talents in the country to expose themselves to some of these top clubs. Okay,
so let's take it typically for a young Ghanaian boy or young Ghanaian girl who's got the talent or the love for football. All they can actually show you is maybe a video, a 2 minutes video, 3 minutes video of them from a match they played maybe 3 weeks ago. And that's all they have to show for stats. You can't tell if a player is a left back or it's a center. You can never tell. But then with the app, you have all this information on there. So anytime anyone logs onto it, they go to your profile, they get to see all your stats, how many minutes you played, the last game you played, and then it builds up from there. So anyone around the world, so you're playing local football, but you're getting international recognition. Yes.
Amazing. So on Saturday, you do the launch. There's going to be some football activity. Also talk to me about that. Who and who is playing?
So we're having the women's final. It's between Halifax FC and then Teshi Constance FC.
Okay.
We are going to have the men's final. We're going to also play third and fourth in Ngoli and Changing Lives FC, all the way from Eastern Region. So the winners will battle out, of course, and they will crown the finalists. We'll give them awards and gifts and consolation prizes, trophies, medals, and all that. We're also going to have brands around to come and do some sort of activation. We are also going to have fun activities. We are expecting some dignitaries to also pass through. Yeah.
Amazing. I'm sure you've been doing this in collaboration with the Ghana Football Association.
Yes.
How supportive have they been?
They've been very extremely supportive. Throughout, they've given us data, they've given us the reach to all the clubs in Ghana. So most all the clubs are on our consoles now, on our platforms. Yes, so any other football club that is out there can easily come because we have the endorsement of GFA.
Amazing. I'm sure everybody's invited to the event on Saturday.
It's open and free to all to attend.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So if you're in and around East Legon, even Accra, you can make your way there and go and have some fun. Well, come October 26th, here at Joy Sports, we're doing something called Joy Sports Invitational.
Okay.
We're inviting companies to come and have fun, engage in sports and activities. So maybe you guys should look to it.
Definitely.
You just need to contact our front decks and
So I think
register.
it would be a good place to run your tournament on one of our tournament consoles.
Yeah.
Yes.
We also want Soccer Locker to come and
Definitely.
pass. So we can maybe have Josephine do 100 meters.
Definitely.
It's going to be at the University of Ghana Stadium. So Jeff, you can even do some.
When it gets there.
Yeah, so guys, the event is on Saturday. Just make your way there. It's like a Wembley Plus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to make your way there and have a great time. And also if you're a footballer, take advantage of the platform and help your career, because in this age of digital, you really need to take great advantage of it. Well, that's all we have for you tonight on Prime Sports. Josephine, thank you for coming, and I wish you the best tomorrow in the event. Jeff, also thank you. And they came with a third person, didn't get it. What's his name? You just mentioned him?
Prince Charles.
Prince Charles.
Yes.
Interesting. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your company. There's going to be Ghana Premier League action this weekend. Midiama will play League on Cities on Saturday in the University of Ghana Stadium. You can make your way there. And then at the Camp Park, all the way in the Volta region, Heart of Folk will play in Pando, Heart of Lions. So big games to look forward to this weekend in the Ghana Premier League. Thank you, and do have a wonderful evening.